Around 2, around 3, around 4, into the net, score!
He cuts in the front.
Awkward play.
Michigan scored!
Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to the PHL Winter Tournament.
Oh boy, everybody. Welcome back to PHL Network. My name is Log, and today we have more winter tournament action. Make it week 3 of this beautiful, beautiful tournament brought to you by Ren and the Renport, as well as the PHL and EQ. Tonight, it is a 2-game series, part of the winner's bracket reseeding section of this tournament. It's two very, very good, well-prospered teams. The St. Louis Eagles, captained by Jack LeBron James, as well as the Wolpertingers. Never knew what a Wolpertinger was till now. That team is captained by the one and only Little Owl. D1 D1 champion season 1 and season 2. It's going to be a great game tonight on the winter ice here. The Eagles wearing their dark blue threads today, and the Wolpertingers will be in green tonight. It's going to be a good one here. The Wolpertingers are the home squad tonight. We take a look at the players here. Looks like Rogue's going to be in the crease for the Eagles. Honestly, not too much to say about him. Everyone knows this guy's just the guy. For any team he's on, D2 championship for him. Had a great playoff run in D1 as well as D3 too. The guy's he is a beast. And on the other end of the crease, or the ice, one of my personal favorites, number 55, Alley Cat, playing for the Wolpertingers today. Alley Cat, D3 champion, and was part of a D2 team as well. Had a good little run there. Getting a couple games in as we take a look at the starting lineup as we wait for the face-off to go here. We look at the Wolpertingers. They're blue in the top there. Hijinks, Reno. I believe that's Tarasenko, Chino, and Owl, of course, the captain, with Alley Cat in the crease. And for the Eagles, the red team on the bottom, Bagel, V, Jack 2K, the captain, Demidov, Lums, as well as Rogue. Lums and Rogue, the two goalies. We've got Keith and St. Walls on the bench for the Eagles. So we'll see what type of subs they make as I crack open my beverage. I'm not sure if we're going to move servers here or not. I believe they're all good to go, but we'll see in just a moment if a server change is in place here. I know PHL staff's doing a really good job and working really hard to get the best servers for as many people as possible, but it is pretty hard to make it perfect for everyone. It's basically impossible, but I've been a big fan of dedicated servers so far. I know for some people they don't work too well, but again, hopefully they can figure something out that's best for as many people possible here. As Jack2K now leaves the server. We're actually in an official one here today. No, we're in a dedicated one. We may move to an official one as we see some players bounce around on and off the ice here. Jack2K just left, and Shrews is now on for the Wolpertingers. Predictions for this one is hard to say. The Eagles have been such a dominant team. They've won pretty much almost every single game they've played so far. And you look at that lineup, even with the players that are not on the ice right now, it's kind of absurd on their end. And the Wolpertingers, a much more steady team, but they are very, very powerful. They have some great pickups. I do believe Owl made some really good choices with this D3 and D2 pickups for this team. It's a very well-rounded team, and they could be a real threat to the Eagles. As I sip my beverage here. Getting ready for a great 2 games tonight here. Of course, it's not a best out of 3. It is going to be a little round robin for the winners and the redemption bracket as well. I believe we'll have some round robin games as well to reseed all of the teams here remaining in the winter tournament. Nobody's out yet. We'll see that later on as teams start to get bumped out as they step into the redemption bracket here. Again, taking a look, we got actually Lums in the crease now for the Eagles. Rogue has appeared to have stepped off, at least for this game, so we'll see if he comes in for game 2, or maybe he's just letting Lums get a warm-up in It's always good to cycle your goalies in that case. And we still have Alley Cat on the other end, so I can't remember who their other goalie is. I think it's Grip for the Wolpertingers. Oh, I really hope my stream didn't crash here. There we go. We're good. But Alley Cat getting the start here again. Honestly, one of my favorite goalies and has had a tremendous development story playing in D3, having a bit of a slow start, and then getting injured, you could call it, for a while. Of course, Alley had Club Soda come in. A great goalie. Great backup goalie for the Hobart Bay Caribou, and Alley Cat came back even stronger than he started, so... And got the chip as face-off is underway. I am done rambling here. Hijinks and Jack 2K meet at center ice for first game of these two. It's Bagel with the puck. Bagel goes back to V. V at center ice. He steps over the blue line over, handles it, and Hijinks takes it away. Some great names out there for both teams in this first game. Hijinks with his green stick tape. Here he comes over the blue line, shoots, blocked by V, and goes to the right of Lums. Now it's behind him. Hijinks is there on the boards, but it goes right by him. He battles Bagel. Bagel, a D1 captain in the Ponce Puck League. Shout out to them as Bagel takes the puck. Captain of the Washington Blossom has it here to the right of Chino. Harassed by two Wolpertingers. That's going to be a hard word to say all night as V tries to chip it over Hijinks. Can't get around number 29 that easily, though, as Owl comes in. Owl rushing up the half boards. Demi got a piece of it, and the Eagles go to clear. At center here, Tiramisu picks it up. That's Tarasenko. A greedy Green Goblin in EAS drops to Owl. Owl up and across to Hijinks, but too far, and V takes it away. V in his own end goes around to Demidov. Demidov on the blue line, chips it up same boards. Jack 2K is there. LeBron Jack James with the puck. Lost it to Owl, though. And now Owl curls it up his own end here to the right of Alley Cat. Owl across. Oh my God. Tarasenko has it. That's going to be tough. Tarasenko walks in, shoots, save, rebound. How did that not go in? Not sure if that was blocked or if Lums made a second save there. No shots were registered. Out of all that, somehow a shot never went on. Not on target, at least, as Bagel has the puck. He's in, drops it to V. V, cross, Jack 2K, catches, puts it back door for Bagel. Not enough on that, and Owl will drop past this. Hijinks is going to be there. Back to Tarasenko now. Bagel steals, and it's on goal there, and wide. Still waiting for a shot here in this game. Bagel steals, taken away by Hijinks. He slams it up the boards here. Tiramisu lost the puck to Demidov. It's at center here. Bagel for the Eagles. Trades with V. V has the puck. Demi on his left. Drops to Demi. Back up to V, but stripped by Al. Now here come the Wolpertingers back the other way. Chino lost it to V. And V will play around with this puck in his own end. Chips it up. Nearly taken away by Al. Bagel. Here comes Bagel. 2-on-1. 3 if they hurry. Bagel! Saved by Alley Cat. The first shot of the night somehow. And it's a great save by Alley under serious pressure as players take a tumble. Tarasenko and Jack 2K. And Owl comes up with the puck. Oh, I got a freaking canker sore on my tongue, man. This hurts. As Owl has the puck. Oh, he totally jukes out. Bagel shot tipped by Chino in front. Great. Heads up play by Owl there, and Chino to get the tip. Doesn't go on goal. Shots 1-0 here in favor of the Eagles. Your score 0-0. In game 1 of this series. Long shot by Owl. He's famous for that. Hit the post. Chino in front. And the Eagles will clear a dangerous chance there. And it's the first shot on goal for the Wolpertingers. Classic Owl dump on the goalie he thinks is a noob. As Owl there, he'll try that on goalies who he thinks that'll go in on, and I guess Lums is one of them. But don't be fooled. Lums is very, very good. He's kind of a sleeper pick in my opinion. As Bagel takes a tumble. Jack trying to bulldoze through Chino. He can't. But he comes up with the puck. Jack 2K, the captain of the Eagles. All the way out. Bagel's gone. Look out. Bagel number 85 cuts in. What a move. Puts it wide on Alley. Great move in the back check. Forces him to put it wide there off the post. Right side of Alley Cat. Now V with the puck. Harassed there on the wall. Goes up the boards here. Tarasenko rims it around to Owl here. It's Owl on his own end. He'll get this reset. Owl goes across there at center ice. It's going to be Hijinks. Nice moves there. Chino with momentum picks it up. Chino tries to rim it around, doesn't get enough on it, and Demidov will take it for the Eagles. 25 seconds remaining in period 1 of this game. Chips it up, boards to Jack 2K, harassed by Tarasenko, who keeps him on the outside. Jack 2K, nice moves though, cuts in the slot, past the bagel, in the crease, they score! 1-0 Eagles is your score. How does this get started here? Jack 2K. Oh, man, just makes work of Tarasenko there. And what a pass there. And, oh, man, off of Tarasenko and in. That is brutal if you're Tarasenko and the Wolpertingers. And the Eagles get up to a 1-0 start. Just their second shot on goal here. 7 seconds remaining in the period. That is a backbreaker for the Wolpertingers. Hijinks picks it up. Shot one there. Sticked away by V. And that is going to do it for your first period of play. Again, my name is Log here in the broadcast booth. 1-0 Eagles your score. 2-1 are the shots. Also in favor of the Eagles for this matchup tonight. Face off. Now it's going to be Hijinks and Jack again. Jack comes up with it just barely there. On the PHL logo, Jack comes in. Shoots! Stopped by Alley Cat. Great save to start the period for Alley. Bagel across. Pass from Jack. Back to center. Or Demidov, excuse me. Bagel chases that down now. Tarasenko gets there first. But Bagel turns it over. Here comes Bagel. Beats Owl. Nice move. Got Jack back door. Bagel shoots one. Stopped. And it goes off the side of the goal. Don't think that shot actually went on goal there. Just barely misses the near side. And now Owl takes a loose puck at center ice. Works his way up the gut. Owl, nice move. Shoots one. Save by Lums. Rebound. And it goes wide. Bagel back the other way. Cuts around Chino. Got Hijinks close behind him. Bagel, nice moves. Bagel working his way in. Harassed by Owl. Goes across to V. V heads a play. Back to Bagel. Shoots. Stopped by Alleycat and goes wide. Now Owl picks it up in his own end. Great chance there for the Eagles, generating some offense here. Owl trying to slow this down, quarterbacking the play for the Wolpertingers. Hijinks wins a 50 and sends it deep. And Demi's going to get there first. Chino will chase it down, number 5. Across to Jack 2K. Great catch, but it goes all the way back to Alley. Not going to register as a shot there. Goes around to Owl. Shots 3-1 now in favor of the Eagles, and Bagel takes a shot in the slot there. Came out of nowhere. Doesn't go on goal either, though. Now Hijinks gets the rush going for the Wolpertingers. Got Bagel on his left. Great pass there. Owl is there eventually. Gets around Jack. Hijinks in the slot. Chino on the point now. Shoots one wide. Hijinks there down low. Hijinks around the boards to Tarasenko. Number 91, Tarasenko, a greedy green goblin. Throws it to the slot there. Hijinks back door just a little too far there. Shot there. Tipped over the stick of Tarasenko. And goes wide of Lums. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the second period of game 1. Tarasenko takes a tumble and gives Demidov all sorts of space to get this out for the Eagles. Up to Jack 2K. Gets free. Takes a shot down low. Was a pass to Bagel. Now V on the point, harassed by Chino. Bagel still there. Got enough room to make it happen. Goes to Demidov. No look pass. Demidov cutting in. Great moves. Harassed by Owl. Jack helps out. Here comes Jack 2K. Cutting in. Looking for a shot there. Great stick. Blade by Hijinks in a blade by blade world here. Blade on blade is a better way to put that. Tarasenko harassed by Bagel here. Across Hijinks. Touch pass for Chino. Can't catch it though. Tarasenko gets a good stick on it. And it's all the way out. Bagel's gone again. Bagel! Stopped by Alleycat. Great save. Again, not registering as a save there. Probably too far out to count as a save. But definitely was going in. Now a shot there. Stopped by Lums. Was going top right corner there. Tarasenko throws it up high. Lums is there. Rudov, also known as V, will smack that away. The first overall pick in Ponsley here. Owl with the puck, number 44. Here he comes. Stepping on the gas. Nice moves! Stopped by Lums. Great save. Shots all tied up at 3 here, but 1-0 is still your score. 1:20 remaining in period 2 of this game. Tarasenko, backdoor hijinks. Shot it wide. And 2 Eagles take a tumble here. The Wolpertingers could take advantage. Al harassed by Jack, captain on captain. Jack windshield wiping here in desperation. Al's pass goes back to Demidov of the Eagles. Center ice here. Al picks it up. Great read. Here comes Al. Got Bagel backwards. Al shoots. Blocked by the stick of Bagel. Great block there, and it's up and out for the Eagles, or I thought it was. Tarasenko, great pickup. Here he comes. Chino backdoor. Put it up high and wide. Great chance there for Chino. And it's back at center, and after a 50, it goes out to Alicat, who will play. The Wolpertingers now lead in shots here. 30 seconds remaining in period 2. They're down 1. Goes back to V in its own end for the Eagles. It's up and out. Oh, Bagel nearly there to catch the pass. Al chases that down on the half boards. Harassed by Bagel. Nice little pass to Chino. Nearly intercepted by Bagel, though, as Chino, number 5, got Al on his right. He'll go up to hijinks there at the middle. Lost a handle, though. Al helps out. He's got speed. Nearly gets around Bagel. Chino's there to pick it up. Here come the Wolpertingers, but that's going to end the period. Lums with a save. Was not necessary, but a good save nonetheless. And we go into the third period. 1-0 St. Louis Eagles is your score. My name is Log here in the booth today. Doing this winter bracket reseeding matchup. Face-off underway. Again, hijinks versus Jack. Chino helps out. Lost it to V, but it's back at center ice here. Tarasenko will be a stabbing knife there and cut up the puck as it goes all the way to Jack after all that. Jack taken away by Al. Great captain on captain action there. Chino takes a tumble. Not sure what. Knocked him down there. As Al, number 44, slows down, harassed by... Oh, nice move. Cuts up Jack. Jack legs for lunch, as some would say. Demidov, great block there, goes all the way back to the Wolpertinger zone. Alicat picks it up. Gonna take his time here. What will the Alicat do? He sends it all the way out, looking for somebody, but finds no one. But Bagel of the Eagles drops it back to V. Nearly said Rudolph again as it goes around back to Bagel. A minute gone by in this third period. The Eagles up 1-0 here. Chino at the center here. Jack takes it away. Jack 2K. He's gone. Nice move. Saved by Alicat. And Demidov picks that up perfectly. A rebound went all the way back to center. Harassed by Chino at center. Hijinks comes up with it on his own blue line here. Jack takes it away. Sends it back in. Bagel will chase it, but Tarasenko's there first for the Wolpertingers. Chino smacks at the same boards. It goes all the way back to V. Just 3.5 remaining in period 3. V. No look pass back to Demidov. Demidov goes cross to V, but it hits Hijinks' stick in front. They're behind Lums now. Puck at center here. Tarasenko lost it here. Goes across to Jack. Jack looking for Bagel in the slot. Shot goes wide. Great chance there, and it's cleared all the way back out to V in his own end of the ice here. Goes up, cross, turned over to Hijinks, though. Hijinks with some room, lost it to Jack. Now Jack goes. Chino picks it up at center ice here, trying to get the breakout going for the Wolpertingers. It's Hijinks. Cuts in, nice move. Hijinks across, Chino. Wrong way, though. Al picks it up. Leaves it for Chino, but lost it. Here comes Jack, one-on-one with Al. Al will swing that away. And it's up and out to the left of Lums. 2.5 remaining in game 1 here in the third period. Demidov sticked by Tarasenko. Another 50 there at the red line. Tarasenko, or Hijinks, tries to come up with it. Al does. Here comes Al. Nice moves. Tries to cut up V. Does not succeed, though. Chino on the half wall there. V will step in. It's all the way back out to the Wolpertinger zone. Whoopsies. Tarasenko forgot the puck. We've all been there before as Al, number 44, the captain of The Wolpertingers here sends it in, looking for hijinks. Hit a stick in front, though. Bagel will send it back to Demidov, playing it safe here. The Eagles looking to hold down a 1-0 victory here. Just 4 shots for both teams. A very, very contested matchup here. Chino. Cross looking for Demi there. Or Owl, so I should say. Demi will chase that down and get there first. Up to Bagel. Bagel and Demi trade the puck here. Owl comes up with it. Here he comes, big cut. Great pass. Chino! Hit the goal post! Believe Lum's got a save there. Then it went up and off the crossbar. Great chance for the Wolpertingers and a great pass there. Chino gets leveled. Nearly picked up a rebound, but he was on the ground. And it's sent all the way back. If you're just joining us, this is game 1 of this winner's bracket reseeding matchup here between the Wolpertingers and the St. Louis Eagles. Tarasenko passed to hijinks, missed him. Now here comes Jack. Great moves. Jack cutting in. Pass across. Missed the net there. Great play. A tough shot for Bagel to get off. But a great pass by Jack. 38 to go. Breakout pass. Here come the Wolpertingers, hungry for a goal. Back to Chino. On the point. Shoots. Tipped in front. Saved by Lums with the pad. And Demi will clear this out. Jack and Bagel 2-0 here. Nice move. He scores! 2-0 insurance goal for the Eagles. Goes to Jack 2K in this case. What a move there. And the Eagles will take the insurance goal. They go up 2-0 in this game. 20 remaining. Can't blame the Wolpertingers for trying there, getting every guy up in the offensive zone, but they pay the price here. And 2-0 is your score. 10 seconds remaining. The clock going to expire here. Jack will win the race. And the Eagles, just another day in the office with a win. Chino coming in. Shoots it wide. As I was about to say, just another day in the office for the Eagles. They win 2-0. Your first star goes to Jack 2K in that game. Scoring that beautiful goal and arguably being the difference maker on the ice for the Eagles. But again, just a well-rounded performance from them. And a very close matchup as we get ready for Game 2. We'll see if there's any lineup changes here for the teams. You always got to wonder here. There's a bunch of players get off the ice here. We'll see what happens. Taking a look here. Everybody NA right now. Of course, Log 57 is not playing tonight, but St. Walls there for the Eagles. Grip there for the Wolpertingers. Looking like a lot of the same for the Eagles, though, with V, Jack Bagel, and Demi out there. We'll see what happens here. Shrews and Reno stepping on for the Wolpertingers. Tarasenko out there again. It looks like Hijinks and Owl will double shift this one as of right now. Rogue stepping on for the Eagles there. Lums, another shutout for him. Probably the best backup in this tournament so far. I'm pretty quiet. Maybe I am. You know what? It's a quiet type of day, too. I appreciate you, though. I'll turn myself up. Maybe I'm too far away as well. Shout out to Alley Cat. As we get ready here comes some more players for both teams. Looks like Keese is going to step on for the... I was going to say the Stachios, not the Stachios. Keese is going to step on for the Eagles. St. Wall's still there for the Eagles. Hasn't stepped on yet. But we'll take a minute here and see what the starting lineup is going to be for Game 2 of this winner's bracket reseeding matchup. If you're just joining us, Game 1 was a Eagles regulation victory. 2-0 was your score. Jack 2K with the insurance goal at the end. A beautiful goal there. The Wolpertingers going all in. 4 guys in the offensive zone trying to tie the game late. Credit for trying that. Doesn't go their way, though, unfortunately. But we'll see if they bounce back in this game. we take a look at the goaltenders in this matchup. It is a goaltending brawl here, or at least I think it'll be. For the Wolpertingers, number 13, Grip, D1 playoff MVP coming in here, trying to make a big difference here for the Wolpertingers. Just a stud in the crease here. And on the other side, look at that. Number 90, Rogue, coming in for the Eagles in this contest. Look at that movement there. Oh, my God. I want to be like Chris Collinsworth glazing Patrick Mahomes in this very moment here, taking a look at Rogue in all of in his full form here, getting warmed up. Will face off against the one and only Grip in this contest. As a couple more players hop on for the Eagles, I believe. Take a look here. It's going to be, the Beastly Bros, Dead Guy and Beastly Italian on the bench right now. Keith is out there. I believe they're required to play Beastly and Dead Guy here. We'll see what happens, though. You never know, honestly. Who knows about these rules in this tournament, man? But Caulfield there, too, for the Wolpertingers, Caulfield and Shrews. Again, Owl there. We'll see if he plays this game. Tarasenko double shifting here as of right now. Yeah, so we get ready to get this game started in just a moment. Beastly and Dead lead the server here. They are just confirming they are good to go with their game's requirements. So they won't play in this matchup here. Looks like this is going to be locked in for both teams. Lum's on the bench, Jack 2K the captain sitting out this time, and Hijinks as well. Al there as well, sitting on the bench here, coaching this young Wolpertinger squad here in game 2. Can they get it done against Rogue? And vice versa against Grip. It'll be a great matchup here. I was about to say, what a save there by Grip, but I guess not, as two goalies who were moving around quite a bit just a moment ago are taking a rest now. Must be a sign that the game is getting started here. We got some hellos in the chat. In the game chat, a lot of familiar faces. One of the most fun parts about this tournament, too, is getting to pick your own teams and, with following the rules, of course, and getting to play with people you don't always get to play with. So that'll be fun. As the votes for starting game 2 are underway here, we got one of them. Again, if you're just joining us, the Eagles took the first match 2-0. A beautiful Jack 2K goal to secure the Eagles dub. But we'll see how this second game goes. The Wolpertingers still looking for their first goal of this series. And it's not going to come easy against number 90 here. Nobody else wanting to vote here, as what a move by Shrews there. Hit the goalpost. Good God. Yay. Still waiting for the start of this game. We'll take a look here. Same players on the bench and same players on the ice. Both teams must just be talking on the benches here before getting this game started. It's a big game to start the winner. What do you call this? The winners bracket reseeding. It's some of the best teams in the tournament here. So the Eagles winning the first game, but still a very important game here. A lot on the line for both teams. Do the Wolpertingers get buried here in last place, or will they tie up the Eagles in this series and in their division in points? We're halfway there. 4 out of 8 votes. Four more, boys. 4 more, boys. We can get this rolling. I'm going to use one. I'm going to vote. There we go. 5 out of 8. The Yule log has voted. By the way, shout out to Pack with a K, giving me my new name, or what might be my new name one day. Yule log. I've never had one before. I've heard it's a good Christmas dessert. I will try one someday. As Demidov has the puck in his own end, goes the other way right away. Game 2 here underway. Demidov cutting in. Great shot. Stop! On the goal line, they score! It's Keys, and it's 1-0 Eagles. Great start for them. On the goal line and in. And they beat Grip early. That'll count as 2 shots on goal. Another face-off here underway early in the game. One of the earliest goals so far in this tournament. Keys, the goal scorer, picks it up. He cuts in, looking for another one. Keys stopped by Grip. What a save by Grip there. A beautiful stop there as it goes around the boards behind him now. He'll come out to play. I thought he would. And it's back at center ice. The goal goes to Keys, and the primary assist goes to Demidov for the Eagles. They lead 1-0. 3 shots on goal already. A strong start for them. Demidov keeping the offense alive. Throws it to the front. Saved by Grip there. And out of harm's way. It's the young Caulfield now. Drops it to Shrews, but St. Walls picks it up. Tarasenko wins a 50 there, but Demidov will pick that up. It's Caulfield now. He cuts in. Great move, Caulfield. Shoots one wide to Rogue. Looking for the top corner on Rogue. Throws it to the slot there. Demidov takes it away. Nearly the first shot for the Wolpertingers. Now St. Walls. Great move. Coming in for his first game tonight. Stick handles in. Forehand looking for the right side. Puts it wide there. Great defense by the Wolpertingers to help out Grip. It's up and out there. Demidov has the puck in his own end. Drops it to V. Playing again tonight. Shrews on the puck. Sends it over, looking for Caulfield there, but V takes it away. Reno there. Reno stepping in. Here comes Reno. Nice move. Nearly beat V. V gets a stick on it. It's back to center ice here. Tarasenko, number 91. He'll wheel and deal it out to Reno. Great catch. He can shoot it, but whiffed it. And Demidov will clear that out. Tarasenko jumping play there to catch the puck. Tries to bank it past Demidov. He can't. Demidov could be gone here. Demi coming in. Nice move. Shoots down low. Stopped by Grip. 4th shot of the game for the Eagles. Another one. Save. Grip there. Naked shot number 5. Great save by Grip. Caulfield picks it up for the Wolpertingers. It's Caulfield. Chases it down. He'll send it across there. Save. An easy one for Rogue. And it's the first shot of the game for the Wolpertingers. Still looking for their first goal of this 2-game series. It's up and around there. Walls will try and catch it. He can't. Caulfield sends it up. Reno there. 2-1 if he hurries. V gets there first. Great awareness by V. The first overall pick. And taunts puck. Goes over to Demidov. Demidov backhands it off the boards. A little bit of a missed play there as Tarasenko will get this going for the Wolpertingers again. Keys turns that over though. Lost it, and Reno, number 45, will chase this down for the Wolpertingers. Behind the goal of Grip, around to Shrews. Up to Caulfield. Caulfield goes cross to Reno. Cross again, looking for Shrews, but not close enough to Shrews, who has to hurry to get to it, but Demi will chip that up to V. Demi and V locking it down in this game so far. Shots are 5-1 in favor of the Eagles, as well as the score. That's 1-0 in this first period of game 2. 50 seconds remaining. Cross there. Great pass, just past Caulfield, though. And Demidov will spin like a top and send this out. St. Walls at center, missed it. And Tarasenko will pick it up in his own end. Northwest of Grip there. Tarasenko tries to cut up Keys there. He can't. Caulfield and Demi 1v1. Caulfield up the same boards. Demi wins that battle. Reno's there to help out for the Wolpertingers. And 18 to go in period 1 here. 1-0 your score. V will send that out. Tarasenko cuts in and takes it. Battles Walls and Demi, but Reno will come up with it. 5 seconds to go. One more chance here if they hurry. Reno will have to let it fly. Goes wide of Rogue. Half quarter goes wide, and that'll do it for period 1. 1-0 is your score in this matchup, brought to you by the Remport Troy Breaker, as well as many others. Go check all those out here. Supporting the PHL, and go check out the PHL website as soon as that drops here. Face-off here is underway in game 2. Period 2. Rudolph. Nice little move up the boards. Beats Shrews. Cuts and stick handles around Reno. He shoots. Deflected. Walls back door. And now Reno has it. Nice little Russian move there. Reno sends it up. Looking for Caulfield to hit the stick of Demi. Now Demidov. Back the other way for the Eagles. St. Walls will board boost off the boards there. Taken away by Reno. Great defensive awareness by him. Walls comes up with it though. Keys at center there in the slot. Doesn't ever go to him. Will help out here, but Tarasenko will win that battle. Keys close behind him. Keys chasing Tarasenko, but here he comes. Shoots one. Stop. He scores! A rare misplay by Rogue, and he lets in a muffin. And it's tied at 1 here. Rogue looking behind him in shock there as, I call it a muffin, but really it was a well-placed shot by Tarasenko. He got what he can get out of it, and it's 1-1. They don't ask how, only how many. And the Wolpertingers finally get on the board. The goal scorer goes to Tarasenko. The primary assist goes to Reno. And we are tied at 1. Just a second shot on net for the Wolpertingers. Is Walls taken away by Tarasenko, the goal scorer for the Wolpertingers. Tarasenko up the same board, so Shrews just missed him. And V will chase that down. It's up and out. Center ice here. Tarasenko will pick that up. Keys back the other way for the Eagles. Keys drops it to V. V stepping in. Shoots it wide at Keys. Or Grip, that is. And Keys will chase it down for the Eagles. Taken away by Tarasenko. Some momentum here for the Wolpertingers, you would think. No look pass looking for Reno, but cut off by V, and Shrews will pick it back up for the Wolpertingers. Demi gets a piece of it there. Demi in his Eagle sweater here. Rudolph battling for it. He comes up with it. Pass all the way out. Keys is gone, but too far, and Grip will clear this out for the Eagles. Caulfield picks it up, shoots one. Goes wide of Rogue. That was Grip for the Wolpertingers, not the Eagles, as it goes around Rogue here. Demidov picks it up. Walls got leveled by Reno. He's down. And Tarasenko has it. Stretch pass to Reno. Pass to the slot there. Caulfield jumping, trying to hit the frisbee out of the sky. What a move by Tarasenko. Ballerina dancer out there looking to take that away. Nearly does. And it goes all the way to the tape of Grip. Shrews with some room. Long shot. Giving his best owl impression there, but puts it way high as V will battle Reno for the puck. V back the other way for the Eagles. Up to Keys. 2-0 here. If they hurry. Keys will have to drop it. He lost control of it for a second. Demi rushes the puck. Spins back to his forehand. He has options here. Demi still hanging on. Harassed by Reno. Demi sends it deep down low to Keys. Keys wraps around. Lost control, and it's all the way back out for Rogue to play it for the Eagles here. Shot 6-2, but the score tied at 1. In what seems to be a battle here tonight, it goes behind Grip here. Tarasenko, he sends this out. It's all the way back down, and the Eagles will pick this up. Rudolph with it. Cross the Keys. Oh, Keys missed it. Keys still can't find it. Watch out. Could be a turnover. Demidov looking for it as well, but Keys comes up with it. The series score in this one, it is just a 2-game matchup tonight here, not an actual playoff series, as Rudolph is gone. Here comes V. Nice moves. Stop by Grip. What a save. Huge save by Grip V. Left righting into oblivion there. A shot goes up high, and Grip will slide across, tracking the puck there. So another chance for V, but Caulfield takes it away. It's only a 2-game series here tonight. The Eagles won the first game 2-0 here. It's just a round-robin matchup here in the winner's bracket, as it's sent all the way back down to Shrews, but Rudolph will play it. V has it. Stretch pass there, looking for Walls, number 18. It gets to him, but Tarasenko will swat that away. Now in front there, Keys' shot. Stopped by Grip, excuse me. Another shot there goes wide of Grip. Demidov cuts in. Here he comes! Wide, looking for the top left corner. Over the shoulder of Grip, and Demi will take a tumble there, and that is going to do it for period 2. Shots 9-2 in favor of the Eagles, but how about that? The score is tied at 1, and that is thanks to this man right here, Grip, as faceoff is underway. In period 3, clean win there by Shrews over to Caulfield. Caulfield arrested by Demidov. Shot there, tipped nearly. V looking to slot that away. Could have been lethal, though, on goal. Now Reno tries to win a board battle. He does. Cuts in, but goes back. Now a pass to the slot there. Tic-tac-toe play. Caulfield picks it up behind his own goal. Or behind Rogue, that is. And Keys will try and get this out for the Eagles. Keys with the puck. Over to Demi on the boards. Demi sends this out. Walls is there. Harassed by Caulfield, though, who will take that puck and goes around to Reno for the Wolpertingers. It's a big hit there as an Eagles player goes down, and Reno cutting in. Reno, nice move. Oh, he's going. Reno hit the post, I believe. Off a Rogue and then off the post, perhaps. Not much noise, though, by the bar. That's a great save by Rogue. Reno, a red-hot chance there, showing what he's got. Now up to Reno again. Great scoring chance there for him. Goes across to Shrews, but Caulfield picks it up. Shot saved by Rogue down low. Spots that away with the paddle. Now Rudolph goes up. Walls there. Cuts in. He could have a shot. Shoots one wide. A Grip. Walls ready to rip that puck, but goes wide there. An unexpected scoring chance for him, and Reno back the other way. Shoots one way high, looking to beat Rogue in the corner there. Got to hit the goal, though, as Caulfield goes around off of somebody there. Tarasenko trying to catch it. He can't. V back the other way. Keys runs over Reno. V, all sorts of room. Reno back up now. V lost it to Reno. He gets it back and throws it to the front. And it's way out. Keys will circle around here. Circles and passes it up to V, who catches it. Great catch. Tarasenko will swat that away, though, for the Wolpertingers. Walls grabs it, drops it to Demi. Demidov for the Eagles. Here he comes. High slot, shoots one, blocked away. Reno will send this out here. Demidov picks it up in his own end. Back and forth action here. 2 minutes and 30 remaining in game 2. V down low, lost control. You don't see that very often as Reno back the other way. Gets around Walls. Here comes Reno. Number 45 for the Wolpertingers. Lines up a shot. Saved by Rogue and swatted away. Demidov in his own end. We'll chip it up to Keys. Keys behind his own goal here. Looking to break this puck out here. Got plenty of options. Keys with some space here. Reno chasing him down. It goes up to Walls. Nice pass there, but nobody home. And Grip will send that away. Keys sends it deeper to his own end. 1:50 now in game 3. Shots 10-4, but the game tied at 1. Demidov with the puck. Harassed by Caulfield. Demi at center ice here. Skates. Keeps skating. Shoots a frisbee. Stopped by Grip. Don't think that was actually on goal as a shot did not register. Tarasenko now for the Wolpertingers. Tarasenko going by tiramisu tonight. Lost it to V. And now V back the other way. V over the blue line. V tries to get around 3. Just can't get it done. They battle at center ice here. Tarasenko comes up with it in his own end. Pass out looking for Shrews. Taken away by V. Here comes V cutting in. Backdoor scores! What a play! And the Eagles lead 2-1. Bang, bang, and bang. And little tic-tac-toe action there. And the Eagles up 2-1. A late goal, a backbreaker if you're the Wolpertingers here. Once again, another late goal against. Keese in his own end. The Eagles in time-killing mode here. But Keese says no to that. Here he comes. Keese, why not? Goes across to V. V there, bumped by Caulfield. V will send it deep. Walls down low here behind Grip. V. Walls trying to battle Reno for the puck here to the right of Grip. Reno will get this out. The goal there. Beautiful play there. Goal goes to Demidov and the primary assist to V. And they're looking to spring Walls free here. 10 to go here. The Eagles have possession. Walls throws it up top. Trying to put it in. 6 seconds to go. A stretch pass goes to nobody but Demidov. And the Eagles are going to sweep this round-robin series for the winners bracket, reseeding against the Wolpertingers. A 2-0 and a 2-1 score. They outscore their opponents 4-1 in this series. And they take all 6 points on the board here tonight. GG's all around here. The snow is coming down hard as everyone packs it up for tonight. Ay, what a great matchup we had here. A very contested one. The Eagles just pulling away in the second game. Good for them. They played a great game. And the Wolpertingers are going to be an opponent to watch out for in this winner's bracket. They take 0 points here, but they're not out of it. Got to be one of their hardest matchups they will have in their entire run here. Rogue, an outstanding performance in this game as he leaves his camera there. Oh, Rogue, come back, buddy. Come back. There he is. Great performance by Rogue in that game. Let in a bit of a muffin there, but that's what happens sometimes as goalie. And Tarasenko with the lone goal for the Wolpertingers. Anyway, my name was Log tonight for the PHL on PHL Network. Stay tuned for more winter tournament action. Of course, American Thanksgiving coming up, so not too much on the streams for a little bit, but we'll try and get a couple out for you. Will be a Whirlybirds matchup. I believe it's the Whirlybirds and the Wolpertingers is what we'll have up next for you potentially on Wednesday. So we'll see if that one lands. Yeah, we'll see. My name is Log, and have a great night. Bye.